we are. The very, very early morning live. That I don't know if anyone will be able to watch it because I didn't really say what time it was going to be, but I wanted to be able to do my live range along anyway, and I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. So I'm here doing it. So these are the range along flowers that we're going to be working with that you were sent. I'm just going to take these out of here. Lovely purple colours, and because it's purple colours today, I've decided I'm going to do a purple vase as well. So I'll put it down there so I can collect my bits into, and I'm going to do what I always do, which is just prep everything that I've got, and anything that I think is looking like it's seen better days, I might not include it. So I'll also try and tell you what we're working with, so we've got these as well. So you've got them as well, the names. So this is Annie Vizania, and this is Cosmos, double click. Oh, hi, it is beautiful in the morning. And this is a Dahlia. Then we've got Status, Rhingium, love this. This is normally quite blue, but I think I've cut it a little bit early. Got some more Status, got some Scabious, another bit of Scabious. This is a Dahlia, little ball Dahlia. He's so cute. Yes, I'm wearing my pyjamas. I forgot to say. I've decided I did put my makeup on for this, but I still haven't had my shower, so this is another Dahlia. And then I've got a Snapdragon, another Cosmos, double click Cranberries. The double click means that it's fluffy, so it's a double kind of flower. More Scabious. I've got a lot of Scabious in this week, so it's just beautiful, the colour. And then I've got another little pom-pom Dahlia. And here I've got some Sanguisorba and some Astrantia, some Miscanthus grass. Can't remember which one that is, but I love using grass in arrangements because it just adds light airiness. And then I've got more Scabious. This one's slightly reddier, it's a bit more raspberry. I'm not going to cut off. I'm going to take those ones off. I left them on some of them because they're quite sweet, the little buds, but I think they're just coming from a bit too low down. So I'm going to leave that there. This is Verbena bonyaris, which is lovely. Bees love this. Some Achillea. And then I've got a little bit more Astrantia. And then I've got some Physocarpus, 9-bark. So those are all the elements. So let's start. How to start, what to start with. I think I'm going to start with this Dahlia. I'm just going to cut it a little bit shorter. So one thing I always say is make sure your vase is not too big for this amount of flowers. Otherwise, if it's too tall particularly, it will get lost. And if you've got something that doesn't have a particularly attractive stem, so this I would say is not a particularly attractive stem, nor is a Dahlia, I usually keep them quite short. And the attractive stems are the things like the Scabious, so I give them a bit of a longer stem. So what I'm trying to create is different heights and shapes. So I'm going to leave that bit on because I think that looks lovely. You can see that's a bit too high, I think, a little bit too high. And we've got another one of those Cosmos, so maybe I'll put another one in a little bit shorter. There we go. And often what happens is you tend to need to adjust things as more goes in, but we'll just sort of see how it's taking shape, and then I can adjust things if I need to. Here we go, the Astrantia. I'm going to bunch those together so they make more of a sort of collection of flowers together. So normally this arrange along, if you're just seeing them, normally I do this on a Friday around 6 or 6:30. and then people can arrange the flowers that they've been sent by me. We can arrange them together. It's a nice little social thing. But as I said today, I couldn't do it yesterday because my parents are visiting, so I wasn't going to have time. And there is this. Now I find that it's really hard for me to kind of, I need to sort of see what's going on. I find it really hard to arrange from afar, behind rather. And now these are the scabious, so I'm going to, those ones I've actually cut probably a bit too short, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to cut the edge off that one, the end rather. But I'm going to just leave these nice and long because I think that stem is really pretty. I want to appreciate that lovely, elegant stem. This is the Amu Visnaga, also quite pretty stem. So then we've got the Status, which I don't think has a particularly attractive stem. You might disagree. So I again put that in shorter, and I like it to sort of hide some of the other stems and add a bit of texture. And there's that one. Another dahlia. Let that one stand up a little bit taller. This is going to go against a wall, I should have said, so I'm not worried about this being an arrangement that will kind of be beautiful every angle. So that's important to think about when you're starting to arrange your flowers, is where's it going to go and do I need it to look good from all angles. There's a little bit of red, I'm not quite sure about this colour in there, but I'm going to put it in at the back. We just get a little bit of that. That's the Achillea. Another one here. Let's put that up there so we can see that beautiful stem. And let's put in the grass, which I always think is like the cherry on top. It just adds this beautiful froth. So delicate. Oops. So what have we got left? We've got this. It's worth putting that in. Put that in. Okay. And then, oh, hello Coco. Then we have got the, darling, can you get off? No, there's no catmint today. She's obsessed with the catmint. No catmint today. So then I'm just going to put these in, keeping them nice and tall. Oh God, trying to get on the stool that I use as a tripod. Classic Coco. There we go, let's put that in down there maybe. Sometimes I take these side bits off, but let's see if it works with it on. Yeah, because it's quite light and stemmy. I think that looks great. Okay, now I've got really jazzy pyjamas on, so it's really hard for you to see, but I'll hold it up closer. That is how I've arranged it. So there is a sort of denseness around the top of the vase, and that's hiding any stems that I don't like and adding real colour. And then there's the elegance of the little dainty stems that are just sticking out above and adding movement. I like that sense of movement in an arrangement. There we go. So very short but sweet. But that's how I'm arranging my flowers, and you could do something similar. If you are going to arrange your flowers, do share it on Instagram with the hashtag Jazzy Rose Flowers, because then we can all see what you've done and get inspired by your arrangements. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you'll know when I'm next on here. I'm planning, I keep saying this, but I'm planning on doing some non-live things so that I can have some sort of different sort of arrangements on here. So, and other bits about vases and stuff. So watch this space when I've learned how to just cope with 4 hours sleep, and then I'll have time to do all of that. Have a great weekend. Bye.